So I took the fan out of my Prius and I cleaned it, and that was in the fan, just caught in those fins. The reason I did this is because my fan was blowing backwards, meaning the vent fan that's right beside the passenger side rear seat on the little ledge right next to it, there's a vent that's supposed to be an inlet for the traction control battery cooling fan, and this fan is in line, and then it blows through the it blows through the batteries and then out the back, which I'll show on the car. But yeah, I pulled that much dirt out of them. I'm gonna kind of take a picture inside the battery, see if I can see if it's so bad. I hope it's not, because I don't know how to clean it. Okay, I'm experiencing the red light of death, the red triangle of death they call it, and low power conditions. The battery's not charging. It's charging fast and draining really fast, but I found that the fan was dirty. So here's how I found that. This thing, which I know it looks all messy right now, I've got the back all torn up. This thing right here is the inlet fan for the cooling system. It's back here, so that thing goes back there. I'll go around the other side, see it better. So right up there is where that vent is. This is where the vent goes. It goes right here. That's where the fan is installed, and it goes in right here into the battery, which I'm going to take a picture in there and see how dirty it is. It's probably, I don't know, hope it's not bad. Anyway, and then it's forced through here down to the bottom, and then it comes out this vent. This is the vent. It touches way down on the bottom and comes out here, and then it exits the car out these little flaps. Anyway, I cleaned the fan, so I'm going to put it back together and see if it'll help. Okay, I'll start talking here. I got a bunch of lights. These are all, my battery is charging and just charging real quick. Right now I got a green car, but usually that's a red car with an excited mark. That's because it's cool out right now. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm in Chino right now. I came here because my battery is failing. I looked at a Dr. Prius, and it says one of my batteries is 1.5 volts lower than another. I didn't unlock the door. Guess I could have done it there. See, I'm not familiar with all that stuff. I could have poked that black button right there, and that unlocks it too. I need to work on that too. That thing's really... But I just bought these, 35 bucks a piece, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. But when I looked at mine, I took a picture. I mean, wasn't able to look in there, but mine actually looked black, so I think they might be dirty. I don't know, or maybe these are a different kind. I don't know. Well, that's going to be an adventure, because the battery's right under there. So I got to take all this stuff out, take the battery out, and put those in. This is how this is on here right now, but I think it's backwards. I think the bump should be like, let the wires go through, like it should be like this, but I'll have to look that up. Okay, here's my culprit. As you can see here, I've written down number 9. All the rest of them are around 8 volts, within 0.2 of 8 volts for sure. But this one, if I pull back, I'm on number 9, is 6.71 volts, which is a volt and a 1.3 volts low. And that's what I'm showing was like 1.5 volts or something in Dr. Prius. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's it. I'm going to pull all these out then. I got to take bolts off. I'm not going to bother taking all this off, because I don't need to get to that end, just to this one. So I got to take this off. Take bolts off underneath here on both sides. There's one bolt holding the the cells in. Apparently the let's see, I'm right here. This finger comes straight out. I think it's it's the positive side of the battery has a thread hole in it for a bolt that goes into it. So I got to take out the ones for, there's going to be one on, you know, they alternate. So this is minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. And this one is where, this is the main connector that goes all the way out the front. And it's the one on this side, this side, not this one. This one just goes in and actually goes right here. So this is the positive connector, which is the top one, or the inside one here, which goes right there. And then you go along this, and then this is the negative, which connects to the negative of this battery. It goes all the way. So it's a series circuit that starts here and goes all back and forth through all the batteries, and then down here, and then back here to the negative. So that's how it works. Anyway, I'm gonna get to this and replace the one that has a number 4 on it, which apparently has been replaced before. So, all right, gonna do it. I also wanted to note something else of interest I saw, which nobody ever talked about, although I knew they existed. There's a little wire here. There's one underneath here too. You can't see it, but it goes in there. There's one here, wherever these big things are. There's one going down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little thin wire. And then you can see them going down here. Now there's 3 of them. There's more and more all along here. Every other thing. Every other battery until you get here, and that goes in to the ECU area. I haven't tracked where it goes to, but I know what these are. Those are the measurements. That's how they measure the voltage in each pack. That's every other one. So there must be, they're measuring the resistance and so on. Anyway, so interesting. Actually, I should check the resistances of these two. Well, this is one of the problems with getting a used car. A bunch of the bolts are stripped. This thing was stripped. I had a hole with vice grips, and the bolt was stripped in it. A bunch of these were stripped into the thing, and they broke off. Some of them when they came out. This is leaking, and apparently it was epoxied or something. It looks like there was a damage to the battery, and they just epoxied it. And so it got on this too. It was the one in number 1 position. So that kind of answers my question of whether I'm going to repair these as a pair. This is the one that's bad, 6.71 volts. Now I consider this one bad too, because I don't want a hole in my battery. So I'm going to use my 2 spares and replace this one and this one, and hope it works. Okay. Put it in. I put the battery in. It's just, I didn't put anything else back. This is one of those proverbial moments of truth. I haven't put the key in yet, so you're exciting. You're here with me on this. I have not done it, started it yet, so let's see what happens. Well, that's a good sign. The red triangle of death is gone. That's what I had before, so it's gone now. Now I've heard sometimes it'll come back after a little bit, but I suppose I'll go ahead and start putting everything back together and see if it keeps up. I think this is a good sign. It's running now, so I'm going to shut it off.